It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. I'm Kevin. Joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. Yaramaz drains it from beyond the arc. Well, we should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Coach. Both of these teams excel at creating fast break opportunities.
Look, Kevin, you're right. Both of these teams prefer to get out and attack before the other can get their defense set. They want to use their speed and athleticism, and they need to get as many easy buckets as they possibly can.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
There's the three. Riley with the rebound. Outside Harper. Pass to Lamb. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Hurt, covered by Lamb. It's stolen by Lamb. Pass to Harper. Here's Wiley. Just 4 to shoot. And a wide open look for Lamb. No good on the three. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary. Even more difficult to defend.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Zuzman can't tie it up as that one's no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Hurt misses. Here's Winston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. James wide open. It's good. This game is all even.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
That one falls.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, Coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Outside, Lamb. Pass to Winston. Second chance effort. Riley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Kennedy. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yaramaz. Pass to Hurt. Second chance shot to the middle. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Winston. Offline with his three.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Kennedy. Rebounded by Lamb. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Zuzman. The three-pointer off the mark. It's deflected. Here's the break. Here's Carrington. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
To the paint. Here's Smith. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Lets a floater go. That one good for two.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And the dunk by Smith.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Carrington. And it's blocked. For three. The rebound by Carrington. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Stewart. 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first. Zuzman. Offensive rebound. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead by 3. And the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Screen by Smith. Winston, no good.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Out left to the wing. Deflects the pass. Fast break, here they come. Trying to find Smith, he's got it now. Misses from short range. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change, but your style has to be fitted to your personnel. Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Wiley. And that one is stuffed right through.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Stewart. And it's blocked. And here comes the break. The shot by Wiley, no good. Fast break, here we go. Stewart with it. He's picked up by James. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Harper from the arc. That one's not going to go. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The rebound by James. Outside Harper. Screen by Smith. To the inside. Inside. Here's Stewart. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
There's the screen. With the drive. Winston's shot is good.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
To the middle. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. And that's what we want at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
Crossing over the borders. Allie, we thank you very much.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Pass to Stewart. To the wing on the left. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Free throw no good for Carrington. Pass to Lamb. Zuzman cans it from downtown.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from it.
Nikolic. It's deflected. Zuzman. Money from the wing. 6 points for him.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yaramaz. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Makes it off the glass.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
From downtown. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Down low. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
That one is no good. Another shot. Third shot is good.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Out to the right wing. .121 left now here in the second. The offensive rebound. Wiley. The layup missed.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
The rebound by Carrington. Broke loose. Over in the corner, Lamb. Trains the three-pointer. Lamb's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Here's Hurt. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Carrington. They set the pick. Left side, Lamb. Off target at the rim. That one doesn't go. And so we conclude the first half. They're up by 8. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Now, here's Harper. Here's the screen to the inside. Scooped up. Stolen. And stolen by James. Wiley got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Yaramaz. Wiley with the rebound. Outside Harper. Six to shoot. And the layup is good. He's got 10.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Down low. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's James. The layup off target.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Yaramaz. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. To the left wing. There's a screen. Zuzman. That's good. He's 5 for 9. Nikolic. And the rejection by Smith. And here is Harper. He's got 5. Driving inside. Zuzman. No good with the layup. Yep, that one goes.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Kennedy. The shot from the low post is good.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Zuzman. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's Kennedy. Goes back up. And James pulls it down.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. To the middle. And it's Smith finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of those.
From deep, James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. James has got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that game.
Hurt misses. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Oklahoma City. Here's Winston. The shot, no good. And they're running. Nikolic. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And yes, it's good. The 3 ball. Rebound by Smith. Outside, James. Outside, Lamb. Out to the wing. Here's Harper. It's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Carrington. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
And that's an intentional foul. 1:35 left to play in the third. To the paint. Here's Wiley. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Down low. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The first free throw is good. He doesn't get the second one. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Pass to Wiley. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carrington. Offensive rebound. Here's Winston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Stewart with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like it. Now they're sharing the ball.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up 6. And time for the... And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here he goes. Tries again. And it's blocked. And they go to the intentional foul. Outside Harper. Latre. It doesn't go for him. And the layup's good off the glass.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Here's Harper. Takes it inside. Pass to Wiley. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That free throw, no good.
And they can't run away from this problem. Free throw shooting continues to be an issue that they need to address.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Here's Blasic. Off target from outside. Outside Harper. There's the pick. Pass to Lamb. That three off the mark. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
And Harper slams it in.
Now, that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Wiley with the rebound. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Driving in. And Harper slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. There's the pick. Pass to Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Blasic. Good on the three-point shot.
And he simply makes them pay for the lackluster defense.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Here's Lamb. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Winston. Now Harper. Here's Lamb. Off target with his 3.
And they need his offense right now. But his shot is just not falling.
Here's Blasic. Off target from three-point range. To the inside. Wiley. Off with the layup. To the paint. It's stolen by Lamb. On deep, James hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Nikolic. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Well, something changed for him at halftime. He's been more solid on the offensive end.
Outside Harper. Now James. Outside Harper. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. Before second violation.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Hurt.
Yeah, easy call.
And the first one drops. And so he hits both. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Here's Smith. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
And that one misses. And he's good on the second. And he drives in. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. And he banks the layup in. They've led by as many as 11 points.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Four on the clock. Leslie's a three. And there's the three.
McGee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Off the glass.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
.51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
No good. And the three misses.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.